you only graduate college once. Actually, I take that back. You only graduate with your undergrad once. Actually, I take that back too. You could have 2 bachelor's degrees. You only graduate college for the first time once. Oh my god, it's just a lot. Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, this is a very different video than I usually do. Literally me just talking about my thoughts for the future, which is kind of scary. If you guys didn't already know, I am graduating this December, so in 4 months, and I've just had a lot going through my brain, a lot of stress. Like, this is literally like the life that I am going to be making for myself after these 4 months is literally going to be the rest of my life. And it's a lot of pressure. So I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys, what I've been thinking, what plans I have for my life, all that sort of spiel. And also, like, if you're close to graduating or you just want to know what's going through people's minds during this time, well, here you go. I feel like everyone starts off college like, oh, I just can't wait till graduation. For me, I was super excited about college, but I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to graduate. But as graduation gets closer, like, it's scary stuff. You realize you're never going to be in college again. Hopefully in 5 years I can look back at this video and be like, wow, that's what I was thinking back then. Anyway, that was a very long intro. Let's just get into the video. Okay, so a little background on where I am in academics and work experience and all that jazz. So obviously, because I am graduating, I will be finishing my degree plan by December. I only have 9 hours of college credit left, which is not that much. I will be a part-time college student. I finished all my computational engineering, like, classes I need, my senior design project. I did that all last semester. So all I have left is electives. So I'm taking a lot of like data science, analytics, math, probability, like higher level math probability classes, that sort of thing, because those things like I enjoy very much. In terms of work experience, so last summer I interned at Baker Hughes in Houston, Texas. And then this past summer, which I literally just finished last week, I interned at ExxonMobil. Now, my experiences with those. With Baker Hughes, it was an amazing experience, but nonetheless, because of the pandemic, it was online, so I did not get that experience of like being in a professional environment, and like I didn't really get to meet too many new people because, again, everything's online. It's very hard to do that. ExxonMobil this past summer, amazing experience. I got to experience it all. I went to the office every day, worked with an intern team, and I really got like the legit professional experience. I have been very, very, very grateful for both my internship opportunities, but just by luck of the draw, both internships have been in Houston, Texas, and both internships have been in oil and gas. My thoughts on that are that I'm like very skilled in that industry. Now, in terms of like experience, like I don't really know what other industries are like, and I don't really know what it feels like to move outside of Texas for work. So now we get on to the topic of applying for full-time jobs. I did get a job offer this past March for a full-time job offer for January of 23, which I am so incredibly grateful for, because companies weren't even recruiting for like May of 22 grads, let alone like December of 22 grads. They were giving me 1 week, but when I like emailed them and told them like, hey, it's like my first career and other companies aren't recruiting right now, they were able to give me an extension until September 12th. Now, at the time, it was March. So I was like, September, that's so much in the future. It is now August 14th. So it is coming up very, very close. But this full-time job offer is not in Texas. And this is where like the whole scaries come into play. At this age, I don't really have anything holding me back. You know, like I don't have any strings attached of like I have to be in Texas. But it is a bit scary because I have lived here for 13 years of my life. 13 years of your life when you're 20 years old is basically most of it. So it is a bit scary for me to be applying for jobs outside of Texas. With that company and that job, like it is a very great position that I'm very interested in and would literally be copy paste what I did in college for my major. So like there's just like thoughts going through my brain, like should I take this leap, should I do it? In terms of other job offers, I told you guys in my vlog, I got recommended for full-time at ExxonMobil. 2 days ago, I got a call from my recruiter saying, hey, we have room for you and we would like you to come back. And I got their verbal offer and I'm waiting on papers from HR for a full-time position. I am from Houston, so that would literally be like very close to my hometown. Now, saying that though, I would not know what my position would be in the company. So obviously I'd be in the IT department, but I don't know what specific job function I'd be doing until I sign those papers. So that is also a bit scary, but also I really, really love the company and I had an amazing internship experience. So there's that. Now we get into other companies. So this summer when I've been interning, I have been applying to companies, like every company imaginably possible. If you guys have been keeping up with the news, it is kind of predicted that there will be a recession in 2023. Literally my biggest fear was graduating in a recession, and here we are. So a lot of tech companies have hiring freezes. So like some of the companies I've applied to are like, we are no longer hiring, there's a bunch of broken links, or like I've just straight up gotten so many rejections, like, oh, we don't, like, you know, we regret to inform you, blah 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 blah. But again, very very thankful for 2 job offers, and I could see myself working at both places. But like I said, it's my first career out of college, so I just got to do my research and apply everywhere and see what all my options are. The thing about me specifically is like I'm that person that always like push myself so hard and like, you know, always like held myself to like if this is as much as I can achieve, I'm like holding myself up here. I'm like pushing the extra mile, like you gotta be here. Like I'm always doing that. I can work really hard, but when I catch a break, like it is hard to get back into that routine. So I don't really want a break. Like I know a lot of people are like, graduate college, don't start working. Like, so like my biggest regret is starting working immediately. Like take like a few months off and go backpack through Europe. No, that's just not me. Like, unfortunately, I'm a workaholic. When I finish like school, like my plan is I graduate December 18th. My plan is to go to Vegas for my 21st birthday with my girlfriends that week of like Christmas, New Year's, come back, kind of like have some time to have like my winter break, my last winter break, and then just start working at the end of January, beginning of Feb. So yeah, that is my plan, but obviously life does not go according to plan, so we will see. Mostly the biggest thing about graduating, like the biggest stress is like jobs and that sort of thing. But outside of that, like another thing that I have in my mind is social life. So a lot of the jobs that I applied to this summer were in Austin. And I was talking to my friend about this the other day. I realized the reason I have like such a like attachment to Austin is because it's like my first place where like I got my freedom in college, and like, you know, I got to go out and be independent and all my friends are there. Like I think about that, when you take all of that away, like what do I have left? Like a normal city. There are so many cities in the United States. Like it doesn't need to be Austin. And it's taken me a lot to get over that, because this summer was really scary for me. Like, yes, I'm from Houston, but all my friends were either interning, had a job in Austin, and they were all together, and I was in spring by myself. And I really thought like I wouldn't make any friends, and I really thought like I would have nothing fun to do, but I made so many new friends. Like my friends came down to visit, I went and visited them, like everything was fine. Everything turned out fine. I think the biggest thing of what's like stressing me out about being in Austin is the fact that most of my friends that will be graduating when I would have been graduating in May of 23 will still be there one whole semester, and I'll just be out working somewhere else. So that's like, that bothered me for a long time. It's just something that I need to come to terms with, that I've been thinking about this whole summer. It's gonna be okay. Like you cannot make such a major decision based on friends. Just like I did not make a college decision based on where my friends are going. Me and my friends, like we've all split up to different colleges. One of my best friends goes to A&M, and it's fine. Like we're still best friends. I just gotta keep reminding myself, like, you can always stay in touch with people regardless of distance. It's gonna be fine. We have our career fair coming up September 7th and 8th, and that's just like cutting it really close to December. So I'm like, I gotta go there, I gotta talk to companies. If I do get interviews, I gotta interview there, then make decisions. Then I gotta look for apartments. I gotta like make sure like the commute's not too bad. Like I want to be in the city, but is that too expensive for someone that just, you know, is a new grad, just came out of college? Like what about furniture? Like I gotta pay for all that. I gotta think about like supporting myself and budgeting and all that, and make sure to save money for when I am older. Unfortunately, as a STEM major, while I love being a STEM major, they don't teach you real life skills like how to do your taxes like they do for business majors, and that sucks. I have seen so many TikToks about post-grad depression. Like that's scary to me. I don't want to have to go through that. Hopefully I don't, but it's serious and it's scary. So yeah, I feel like I made this whole video just like scary things and sad things. So we got to talk about good things too. Good things, graduating, gonna get that degree, gonna get that diploma that I've been working so hard on and have brought you guys through that journey. And thanks for listening. For the usual, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I am at Reby. If you guys want to see day in my life videos, something a little less formal than me just sitting down and talking at y'all, follow me on TikTok at Texasbrownie. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's see if we can get to 1K subscribers. Turn on post notifications so you never miss another one of my videos. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!